A stick shift car can be a blast to drive, especially for those who have plenty of experience controlling manual transmissions. Nevertheless, there are actually a bunch of pros for driving manual transmissions. Like, they're usually easier to maintain than their automatic counterparts, fuel economy is usually much better, driving a stick shift car can give you a better sense of control over your vehicle, and they're usually cheaper when brand new than their automatic counterparts. Now that you know these pros, let's get started and teach you how to learn how to drive stick.
Welcome to today's edition of How Do I, the show that aims to teach our viewers new things. Today you will be learning how to drive a manual transmission car. There are many benefits of driving a manual transmission car: better fuel economy, cheaper than your automatic counterparts, and having a feeling of more control over your vehicle. From starting from a stop to shifting from first to second gear, let's get started with the things you'll need.
To learn how to drive stick, there's only a little bit of things you would need. One, a car, that is a manual transmission, and yourself with either a permit or license that allows you to operate a vehicle.
Now that you know the things you'll need to learn to drive a stick shift, let's take a look at a couple of things you'll need to be familiar with before starting the car.
Before we get started, there's just a couple things you should know. First, there are 3 pedals in a manual transmission: the clutch pedal, the brake pedal, and the gas pedal. There's also the shifter, where you could go from first to second to third to fourth and to 5th gear.
Now that you are familiar with the 3 pedals and the shifter along with the gears, let's take it to the road.
A little bit of to get started, to turn on the car, you need to press the clutch fully and turn the ignition, and yourself with either a permit or license that allows you to operate. Next, to put the car into first gear, you must depress the clutch and move it up to first gear. Third, you have to release the clutch slowly while putting in gas at the same time to start to get the car moving. Okay, now that we got the car moving, let's continue on to going to second gear. While you're building up speed, you need to press the clutch pedal down, shift to second gear, and release the clutch pedal while depressing the gas pedal. And there you have it.
Today we got to take a look of the differences between an automatic and manual transmission car, as well as the differences in pedals and shifting gears. We hope that you can take what you've learned from today's edition of How Do I and eventually being able to operate a vehicle with manual transmission. I'm your host Shannon McLeish, and this has been How Do I. Have a great day and thank you for watching.